Greetings, Roboteers, and welcome back to Robocraft, and of course to the fabulous Skyplow Mark II. Slightly different colour scheme from the last time you saw it. In fact, it has gone through about 3 different colour schemes, as it happens. Now, as I said I would, I have uploaded the Skyplow, though I haven't uploaded 2 different weapon loadouts. I've simply uploaded it with the Interceptor setup. Now, this one, the fabulous Skyplow Mark II, a few people in the comments said they would actually like to purchase the bot as it was coloured. Now, I have gone to the effort of removing the glass, simply so that if you don't have glass box, it's not a pure Galaxy Cash purchase. If you have premium, you'll be able to buy this bot for RP by itself. In fact, someone already has. How fantastic is that? I only just put that up. But it doesn't have any Galaxy Cash only components other than the colors, which are restricted to premium. The other bot that I currently have, can I go back at all? Doesn't seem too easily. I've put up another version of it. This one, however, has been colored with free player or free user-friendly colors. So you're not going to have to be a premium user. You can simply buy this version of the bot. It is functionally identical for RP only. So hopefully that will make a few of you happy. Why have I got 2 versions of my mouse moving around? How crazy was that? That worried me a little bit there. I hope the game's alright. Now, in this episode, we are actually going to be building a new bot. It has been a while, and in fact, we're going to be aiming for something a little bigger than our current offerings. Now, I can add an extra bay because I haven't reached the maximum. So we're going to jump straight in here. Let's go. Yes, please. Now go. Yes. Fantastic. And the very first thing I'm going to put down on this bot, actually, I'm going to need that, is, now I need to find it, Mega Module. And this more or less tells you what I'm going to be doing. Yes, it has been a very, very long time since I built a Megabot, and I think it is high time that I get back to that, don't you? Now, given I've got thousands upon thousands of blocks, this shouldn't be too hard of a build for me to put together. I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to try and make, though, and that is a bit of a problem, I suppose. I'm tempted to go ahead and build another hover. Quite tempted, actually. But at the same time, we could build a mech. It is a difficult one, that. It is a difficult one. I would love to have another hover. But you know what? Let's make something a little different this time, shall we? Maybe that there. We'll have a forward section. Have this there. And then another 2 or perhaps even 3 right at the back. Let's see. Pop that there and then build out. But build out fairly close. A little bit further out than the last pair. Okay. So we've got a rough arrow shape to this design, roughly speaking. I don't want the nose to be that far out, actually. Let's pop this one in here. Okay, so with this arrow-shaped design, I am going to start building the bot. Now, I may drop in a time-lapse cut here. I might not, depends really, but these builds can take a little bit of time, so I may see you in a few moments. And welcome back. As you can see, I have been very busy. It has taken me an inordinate amount of time to finish shaping and also adding embellishments and colouring the bot as a whole. Now, I'm not sure how much of the armour shaping I'm going to include even as a time-lapse, because I am aware that some people find it incredibly tedious to watch. But I actually generally enjoy it, so I will definitely be including some of the building as a time-lapse video. Now, just to cover some of the more interesting points, I have prescribed to a slightly less common design philosophy for this one. Usually I go for lighter, more agile bots, especially in terms of their internals, more skeletal than solid. The Solenopsis Invicta is a notable exception to that, and I definitely took some inspiration from the Solenopsis Invicta with making this Megabot. Although it is a hover, Mega Hover Blades have a fantastic weight carrying capacity, so I didn't worry too much about just filling things in, and in fact, for a large part of that, I have. This is mostly a solid bot. There are some exceptions, the hover blades obviously in the room around them. This little section at the back here is hollow, though I am strongly considering just filling that in as well. I should have enough cubes and enough CPU to do that. But you will notice that the structures that support my weapon systems tend towards the more bulky, more robust. It's not going to be easy to shoot that gun off. Well, you could just shoot the gun. In fact, that's probably going to be the easier option rather than trying to disconnect all of the armor supporting it. Now, again, I don't tend to build bots like this. It's very possible that I've not done a very good job of putting this together. But fingers crossed, we're going to find that this bot is actually not a bad little bot, or rather big bot, as the case may be. Now, it says 23 seconds. Hopefully that's true. I'm not sure exactly how long the build footage is going to come out to, so I'll probably just play 2 or 3 battles, and then I'll work things out in post-processing, how much of the building I can condense down and how much I can keep in the footage. But I am hoping this bot is going to do well. I am actually really happy with the way it looks. So, looks like we're going to take a little while to get into a battle, and that is sometimes true of Megabot battles. It certainly was back when I had my previous Megabot, so I shall bring you back when we get into a fight. And welcome back. That took a little bit over 5 minutes for me to get into this game, oh my lord. But it is good to be in. Now let's just hope that I don't die immediately, shall we? Now then, I am probably going to go...
The battle for Ophusius Valley has begun.
I mean, sure. Let's head in this direction. Ooh, I like that little bot. Very nicely armored. Let's not spin out there. Love the thrusters. It looks fantastic. Little racer. How wonderful. Right, okay. Are the rest of our units with us? No, not really. That is potentially bad. Potentially very bad. Interceptor nearby. Very well. Where are the enemy? Time to inflict as much damage as I can. Can we take you out before you get anyway? Maybe. Yes, we can. Let's just duck back in here for now. Where are the rest of my allies? They're nearby. I don't want to rush out just yet. Doesn't seem like that would be a very sensible thing to do. You're not doing nearly enough damage to worry me, but I can't actually see where you are. There we are. There we go. Now, the enemy don't seem to be coming this way, so we can head out and start taking out their interceptors. Might be worth doing. As a Megabot, I think it is much more important for me to go for the support that the enemy Megabot has than hitting their Megabot, for example. I don't think that will necessarily lead to any great success for me. We want to wipe out their support for their Megabot, then wipe the Megabot out soon after. Medics are a primary, as always. Now, we could sit on this, but honestly, I suspect we've got trouble back up here. Let's head back this way.
SMG hovers.
And then I can ping the enemy from afar.
Megabot spotted.
Okay, they are coming through. Very well. Let's allow some regeneration to go on. Watch out, my allies. They are coming around. Okay. Thank you very much for the heals. They are going to pop their head out in a moment. And it's going to be bad times for us. Right, we want to get a view of their medics, honestly. If we're going to take them on, my support are not with me. This is quite bad. I can swing up and around, go for a flanking maneuver on their medic. Gonna have to play this one smart because we do not have the weight of numbers to play it aggressively. Okay, now we have the weight of numbers. Let's get in there, wipe out the ads. Medic, primary please. Go for the medic. Get rid of the Logi and everything else will fall down. Now you're gone. There we go. To be fair, you did the right thing in trying to come and fight us, but you didn't really plan your attack very well. Well done, everyone. 2 kills, 6 assists. A reasonable amount of damage. Not the best effort that we could have had there. GG. Let's have a look at the enemies. The top was their one of their SMGs. SMG Cruiser, I'm going to guess. The next one was then a medic. Well done. Very well done indeed. The next one again, a medic. Our medics were actually fairly low down on the list. Interestingly. Not a bad first victory, I suppose. Let's see how much RP we get from that, though. I didn't really get to test the armor on this thing because we really didn't get into a full-on scrap in it, which is a bit of a shame. I would have liked to have seen how well this could handle, how well it could take punishment, but you got to be careful what you wish for with things like that. Right, let's jump into another game. It'll probably take another 5 minutes, so I'm going to cut the video here, and I will bring you back in a few moments. And welcome back. Once again, another 5-minute queue. Oh, my lord. Hopefully, it's simply the combination of weapon system and movement system that I'm using in this Megabot is uncommon, and other types of Megabots would find their battles a little bit faster. Now then, Battle for Glees Lake. Let's head along this way, I think. There we go. Now, the one issue with controlling this Megabot, it's very fast, very nimble, but if you give it a chance, it will spin out. The rear will completely spin away from you. Hello there. Incoming. Let's see. Can we do a little bit of damage to you? We can. Not as much as I would have liked, but okay. Now, where's the enemy? I see you over there. That's going to be painful. See if we can't get a bit of damage going there. Spreading it out a little bit, but not really getting as much as I would have liked. Thankfully, my medics are doing an awesome job of keeping me in this. Really, I should be aiming for the other ships. We need to try and focus our fire and take things down. Oh, hello, SMG Walker. Can we get rid of you? So close. Come on, just a little bit more damage. I feel that it is right there, just asking to be wiped out. Okay, I'm gonna creep forward. Hello, Flyer. Think you need to be gone. Hello, everyone. I would like to wipe out your support. Unfortunately, my bot does need to be in a very specific kind of position to have a good chance of doing any damage. The guns do tend to pitch up a little bit too aggressively. Need to back up. Sorry, guys. Let me get my guns back. Then we'll move forward again. Need a bit more medicing, I'm afraid. Thank you very much for all of the help. And we're back in this. Let's go. Right, forward. Start wiping them out if we can. Hello. Would like to do some damage. Wow, their Megabot is almost completely gone. Unfortunately, so is mine now. There we go. One down. Keep the fire on them. This is all down to my teammates at this point. The medics have been fantastic. I think maybe adjusting the position of my guns would be a good idea. It's nice when my enemy is directly in front of me, but otherwise I do have a bit of trouble. Heading over there. Where's the enemy? They're down here somewhere. I saw some shots. Let's have a hunt. No, they're already gone. Well done, everyone. I'd be surprised if I'm top score. No, I was actually really low there. I did very little. Other than soak damage, I guess. I was a bit of a damage sponge, which, you know, is not too bad. I wish there was an actual stat here to tell me how much damage I soaked up, but we had some fantastic members on this team. Well done, everyone. Let's actually see how much damage I took. Because it didn't feel like I was actually contributing very much in terms of DPS in that battle. No, it doesn't actually tell me anything about that. Okay, well, not too bad, all things told. Right, well, let's have a look at possibly re-equipping you for plasmas, shall we? Let's get rid of all of these, and then we'll decide which type of weapon system we prefer. One there. One up there. One down around here, abouts. Right there. And two more on the side. Now, these ones can actually just face forward. But... I could instead have them equipped underneath. That might be an interesting one to go for. Could I get it about there? Ah, they're much more expensive. Drat. Okay, well, with that in mind, let's see if we can't have them equipped somewhere around here. About there. This will give us a reasonable amount of bombardment power, but I do think it might be wise to rise these just a tad as well. There we go. And there we are. Okay, right. We'll see how quickly we can get into a battle with this bot. That's one of the first things that I would be very keen on finding out. And also, if it's actually any good like this. There's every possibility we have actually made this bot worse. But we will see. Okay, I will see you in the next battle. And welcome back. It has taken a very long time to get into these battles. I strongly suspect that any Megabot episodes that I record will have a bit of a gap for normal episodes between them, simply because of how much time is involved in just recording episodes of Megabot battles. How much time is spent just... Where are we going to go? Well, let's head this way. How much time is spent purely waiting to get into the fight? I've literally spent more time queuing than I have fighting today. Right, let's swing around here. Can we get some pings on the enemy there? Alright, a volley or two over here should be nice. Need a little bit more height to it. There we go. That's kind of what we want. There we are. Just apply some damage here and there. Looks like their Megabot is at least as capable as mine is. Now, I've got a lot of their team currently just holding position and fighting me. But... ooh, got a couple of good hits there. they're doing exactly the same. So it's just as likely that they're going to be in a position to take my teammates out as I am to take theirs out. Managed to get one of them down though, which is fantastic. And I'm not sure it was. Was it perhaps one of their medics? Because their Megabot is taking damage now and it's not getting it repaired. Can't quite tell.
Plasma tank spotted.
Come on, let's get another volley. Thank you. No, they're hanging back now. Let's get in there. We're going to go up close and personal. It looks like my teammates are doing enormous amounts of damage here, though. Very well done. I think not. Let's keep the damage going. Bit of a blocky design there. I don't know, maybe we've knocked all of the shaped blocks off, but I doubt it. There we go. And again. Well, that was a fairly simple victory for us. Oh, and I was at the top. I was actually quite surprised by that. I was expecting it to be someone else. Though, on the enemy team, their medics were both at the top. That doesn't surprise me at all. They were taking a lot of damage for a lot of that fight. And thinking back on it, I'm actually not sure that their Megabot was weathering the attacks the same way I was. I got into a position as much as I could with about half, maybe 3/4 cover even, and then just started shelling the area where they were clustered, knowing that they would move in and out of that zone as time went on. But their Megabot tended to be a little bit more wary of the conflict and would move away, and I can only assume put itself in a position where it couldn't shell my allies back. Perhaps that was the turning point. Their Megabot just wasn't applying enough damage. At least one of their number I brought very, very low before it finally got popped by one of my allies. So 4 assists, 3 spotting. Not terribly bad. 1,341,755 RP is nothing to sniff at. But I think that's going to be the last battle of this episode. It is taking far too long to get into these battles. I hope that can be improved on in the future. Maybe yes, maybe no. Of the two setups, I think I prefer the SMG configuration, honestly. Though there are times when just having that plasma bombardment is just so enjoyable. But do let me know if you have any suggestions for the name of the bot. It needn't reference the plasma or SMG, or rather laser specifically. But generally the shape and overall build of the bot, that is very tanky. It is a hover, and it's a little bit... it has got some nice embellishments, I think. I think it is a handsome bot, if nothing else. But that is it for now. I will wait until I've got a name before I put this up on the shop. If you would prefer it in its plasma configuration or the SMG configuration, then do let me know, and I will upload that version of the bot specifically. Again, I will remove the glass and other Galaxy Cache only items before I put it up onto the Robo Shop. I'll probably also repaint it completely into the basic colors as well, just so that it doesn't require extra RP or a premium account in order to get those. But that is all from me, so until next time, do take care.